I'm here now. I do not own the rights to this music. Emerald City from the CD Just What You Need by Brian Simpson. Um, Listen, y'all. I've been watching Twitter and a lot of the social media about the judge that's being grilled for the Supreme Court. And I got to tell you, man, black people are used to got you moments by white folk. This woman has a white husband. You think he hasn't prepared her about what to expect? And here's the beauty of this. Because she is married to a white man, she know how to handle them clowns up there. She married to one. She married to a white man. So do you think them white men in Congress are intimidating her? No. She's married to one. And I'm sure she knew all the characteristics of how white men operate because she sleep with one. And people ain't paying attention to that. I mean, right is right and wrong is wrong. I keep saying this. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And man, there are shit. Look at most judges a lifetime, and it's just the Supreme Court. You got a lot of judgeships, man, that are lifetime appointments. That's why Trump was ramming through judges in lifetime appointments, man. Lifetime appointments. Only way they get out of that bench, they got to do something to screw up to get them off that bench. And see, when you're not qualified, you're gonna have people sitting there watching, waiting for you to make a mistake. And I'm just saying that for all of the people that's talking about, she couldn't define what a woman is, and she let pedophile off and all this other stuff. Man, that woman is prepared. She's prepared for all of this. She didn't go into that with her eyes closed. And as a general rule of thumb, black people in general are prepared with got you moments when it comes to stuff like this for us. See, because we always got to be 2 or 3 times better and still might not be good enough. Okay? Still might not be good enough. Thank you. Thank you. I'm 100% correct. Thank you. I just saw that. Patty, what's going on with you? You ain't on the screen, but it came up on my other phone. I'm just saying, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, man. And we need to get back to right is right and wrong is wrong, regardless to who you are. And this is the problem right now. We got Christians who calling themselves lovers of Jesus Christ. And right is wrong and wrong is right with them. But they love Jesus Christ. And right is wrong and wrong is right. See, this is the kind of stuff we need to get away from. We got to get back to right is right and wrong is wrong, man. Okay? So wow, it's raining too. That rain coming down. Wow, it's raining. It's really raining. And I wanted to go down by the White House today and couldn't. That's where I wanted to be. Well, I want to be down by that White House. Um, well, man, listen. Um, sometimes people just don't see who you are. You know, sometimes people don't or don't want to see who you are. And my thing is, man, I try to come down on the side of right. I live in a black world. That's my experience is blackness. Cause that's the world I come out of. And I have to learn how to function in a white society as a black man. See, I got to function in a white society and come back and live in a black world. See, that's what we face every day. See, we have to, as black people, we got to come out and exist in a white world. And when we leave that white world, we have to come back to our world, man. That might be totally different from where we're working. Might be more stressful than where we're working. You see, white people work in a white world and they come back and they live in a white world. But everybody else got to come and work in that white world. And when they leave that white world, they got to go back to their own worlds. And that might not be as enjoyable. And see, and people, for whatever reason, people don't understand that. That's about as simple as I can put it. And see, and that's why people, when they talk about racism and white supremacy, is because white people only have to live in one world, man. They only have to live in one world. That's the white world. Okay, where all of the laws are in your favor. Because it's a white society. And that's just the reality. See, this is something that we don't want to point at. Hey, man, this is how it was set up. But yet, the average white person wants to overlook this, man. Wants to discredit this. Want to discount this. And it can't be discounted. And this is why I'm saying, all the stuff they doing to that lady up on with the hearing, she expected that ain't nothing happening to her that no black person in America is surprised. See, no black person is surprised how she's being treated. Because that's what we expect. We expect that kind of stuff. You see? And that's what we have to prepare for. What she's going through right now. It's what we have to prepare for. Man, do you know most white Republicans look at me and automatically, because I'm a black man, assume I am a Democrat? Right off the bat. I live in D.C., majority Democratic city. I'm black, so he must be a Democrat. That's how they look at it. It's just that simple. And what can you do? You can talk to you blue in the face. No. But because I don't walk around blindly, I can see, I can rationalize, I can think. See, they don't, no, what, you can think? Oh no, man. We don't want you. We want some people that do what we say do. We don't need nobody thinking around us. We don't want nobody asking questions around us. You know, you're supposed to go along to get along. And this is the problem. We got too many people going along just to get along. And they won't stand up to some of this stuff. Man, somebody gonna have to put their foot down. Somebody gonna have to say, man, we got to tackle this. Enough is enough. Somebody gonna have to say that. But when you start saying that, Even if people that agree with you, they won't back you. They won't support you. The only listen to me. The only reason my sign, stop hating each other because you disagree, hasn't really taken off is because I haven't been able to, nobody has wanted to sponsor that. Imagine, man, if I get somebody to come up and say, Truth Conductor, we want to sponsor this message. Let's sit down and talk. There's a rags to riches story right there. There's a rags to riches story right there. But and I've always said, as much over the last 4 years, as much as I've been in on television, as much as I've been around that courthouse, as much as if I was a white guy, man, I'd be filthy rich. I'd be a marketing genius. The only thing that stops me is the color of my skin. That's just a reality, man. That we have to live with. That's just a reality. Okay? See, because when we get screwed up, we can't voice our displeasure. See, for me to come here and tell you how I've been screwed over and how they cheated me out of my job, oh, there you go, an angry black man. But I've been fucked over. And I'm supposed to roll over and take it. And the minute I start trying to voice my displeasure with being fucked over, now I'm an angry black man. I need help. I got my termination paper at I had somebody actually call Metro up and tell them I was gonna shoot the place up because I was a disgruntled employee. I had my termination papers at arm's length. And because I had my termination papers at arm's length, he called Metro, man, and told him I was gonna threaten to shoot the place up. Called Alpha Street Baptist Church, Ben's Chili Bowl. I did a tour, man. I was doing a tour, showing people different places in Alexandria and DC. Shoot, man, I showed them the first black church in DC. Man, that dude called the church up and told them I was threatening to shoot it up. I was angry. And what happened at Ben's Chili Bowl? When the Sage, who's the owner of that, when he got the message that I was supposed to come there and shoot up Ben's Chili Bowl, he went to another restaurant to get some lunch, and a friend of mine saw him and said, man, what's wrong with you? He said, man, this guy named Don Folden said, I just got a message. Some guy named Don Folden was going to come and shoot my place up. He said, what? I know him. He said, you lying. He said, no. And he picked up his phone and called me and said, hey, man. He said, you all right? I said, yeah. What's going on? He said, I got Sage here from Ben's Chili Bowl, and obviously somebody done called in and said you threatened to shoot the place up. I said, man, let me talk to him. And we met at one of his other locations, and I told him what I knew, and he told me what he knew, and I said, man, this is the guy. And see, let me show you. At the time, I didn't know who the guy was. Man, listen, let me see if I can. God diggity dog. Let's see here. Voices, where are you? Where are you? Hot diggity dog. What? Man, I got some voicemails. Hey man. Hi, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Man, listen to this, y'all. Let's listen to this. I'm just gonna give y'all a little taste of some of the stuff I used to get. Let me see if this is. Social media because people don't love me no more and they won't support my dinnerware life. Oh my God, it's so bad. Oh dear. They wouldn't support my cash app idea either. Oh, and now I've been watching DC and I'm getting my seminary stand and nobody will support me buying my water. Oh my God, what am I going to do? They won't support me in my little red cooler I just bought. This kind of shit that, they see, all these are cowards right here. Okay, these are cowards right here. I want to try to find. Let me see if this ends. I got 5 on it. I'm pissing your motherfucking nigger ass off. This is the kind of stuff I had to put up with, man. When I was on Periscope, this is the kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that I had to put up with. I mean, they talk about my dead mama, man. I hope you're proud of this. White people, I hope you're proud of this. Okay? I hope keep dancing. White listeners that I got here, man, I hope y'all real proud of this. I hope y'all real proud of this. Okay? I hope y'all real proud of this. And see, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. If my wife was here, I never would have discovered the Truth Conductor. I never would have. It's whoever you want to think I am. But I want to apologize. I didn't know that Smirnoff shit took place. I didn't know you got fucked over like that. So from here on in, I do not plan to troll you any longer. I think you're very much like the rest of us. You're a survivor. You try to fight, and you get fucked over. I think that's basically what goes on, and it goes on a lot. Quite to be, if we're gonna have an honest conversation, it goes on quite a bit, doesn't it? This is the guy right here that actually called Ben Sillybo. Hey, listen, I just found Joe Sharnoff. I found his Facebook, and I tracked down his email. You've been going on about this guy for 3 years. Now I'm concerned his life might be at risk due to your fixation with Metro. You go on about him constantly. So I am going to rehash all this. I recorded that video you made of him, and I'm going to contact him. I'm going to let them know. I'm going to let him know first. I'm going to let Metro know that you're unbalanced, you're disgruntled, you have a strong, violent hatred towards these individuals, and that they might be at risk. So I'm going to contact him today. I'm going to give him your direct info, and we can go from there. You have a beautiful day. And this is the kind of crap I had to. This is what I had to deal with, y'all. This is the kind of stuff I had to deal with. And let me see. Yeah, I can't wait for you to go in Monday. Okay, and
get all this hate mail, all these messages, all that shit. It's not a problem for me, man. I'm not even in your fucking country. I haven't done anything. Yeah, I'm sending some emails and messages, that type of thing, but it's all, you deserve it. Anyways, they're not going to extradite or anything like that. It's a shame that a 70-year-old idiot such as yourself doesn't seem to realize how the law works in your own country. They'll tell you to change your phone number. Like, you keep dancing, and you keep wasting the little amount of time you have left on Earth. You should drop dead any minute. You're 70. I mean, you're on borrowed time anyways. You're useless. So here's hoping. You keep wasting your little amount of energy you have left on moi. Okay, because I actually enjoy watching it.
So what he did, the same guy right here, called me so many times that one time he didn't block his number. And I saw the message and I didn't even pay attention to it. And I started erasing all my messages. Let me listen to this message. And it was him and his phone number. He left his phone. And see, when I went to Secret Service, he left me, man, let me see if I got this message. Let's see if this is it.
Yeah, no, that's right. You're giving out 20s, big deal.
No, that's not it. Let me see.
Yeah, it's Brett Dallas here. As you call me Astral, but I didn't appreciate how you talked to me yesterday, dude. Listen, I reported you because you have your termination papers in arm's reach. You're disgruntled. I think you're going to fucking shoot up Metro. By law, I have a right as a concerned American to contact the authorities. By law, that's my right. So I'm just worried that you're going to, your hate, your disgruntled mentality is going to harness violence. We can surmise as to why, but it's evident. I'm very concerned. I don't appreciate you sending me emails.
I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea
what that is.
You want to screw
with me? It's on. But like I said, I'm concerned, and that's the reason I called Metro. And I plan to contact Crime Stoppers today and say that you're days away from shooting up Metro, because I think you are. You have a good day.
And this was back in, let me see, I'm going to tell you exactly when this was. This was back in 2021, in May of 2021, as a matter of fact, almost a year ago. And I'm at any day now. I'm a threat to shoot up Metro. Any day. This is what a guy actually called and left a message. Man, he would leave me let me see if this is a message by Joe Biden.
Bravo, TC.
Here's
You gave
another
me a
one.
little airtime, you dumb motherfucker. Listen, you know why I'm busting your balls? And yeah, you can play this for your fucking guests too, so they all know. I'm busting your balls because do you think in your right mind Oprah's gonna bother with just a person like you and me? Come on now, TC. We're just we're a little fucking grain in the fucking population, bro.
I mean, dude, call me back to back, leaving message. I had one guy, man, left me 39 voicemails. Just the other day, left me 39 fucking voicemails. And it's some crazy shit. But just to give you a little sample, man, of the kind of shit I had to put up with.
Okay, so Dawn, like I said, you've been reported, dude. I am concerned. There's no one on this planet that has their termination papers at arm's reach after 10 fucking years. There's no dust on those papers, dude. You plan to shoot up Metro. By law, I'm doing the right thing. I contacted Crime Stoppers. I contacted Metro directly. You've been reported. Okay, I am concerned as a human being for the lives of those that you plan to. I know you ruined your own life. I get that. But don't ruin the life of others just because you're a 67-year-old loser. Okay? This son that you speak of, God knows where he is. God knows what you did to him. And now, that female, since you hate fucking women, wacky in general, I mean, you fixate on her. I think you probably killed your first wife, too. I haven't got into that yet. But I think you're dangerous, and like I said, I reported you, and I plan to keep reporting you. I think there's a chance that you, and if I save lives in what I'm doing, good, because that's my job. That's my job as a human being, to put ethics ahead of any of this bullshit. And like I said, the very fact that anytime anyone asks you about getting fired, you have the fucking papers right there. After 10 years, after a decade, you got issues. You got problems, sir. Okay, you need to address that shit. I know you're kind of like an inbred. You're kind of like the missing link. Pick your nose and shit, but get yourself together, dude.
And see, ladies and gentlemen, the reason I had my termination papers, I had just found them after about 10 years. My house was in foreclosure, and I was going through trying to get everything important out of it, and I found the package, man. I've been looking for it, and I didn't know where it was, and I found it. Listen to this.
Rudy Gardner.
Yes, sir.
Don Folden.
Hey, what's up, Don?
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing well, man. What's happening?
Man, I saw online you had an operation.
Now, this guy is Rudy Gardner, the president of Teamsters Local 922 today. When I was fired, he was my shop steward. This was my shop steward when I was fired. And one of my ex-co-workers called me and said, man, you know, Rudy is real sick. He said, Rudy's about to die. He said, he's really sick. And so I wanted to get a conversation of him on the record. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to
And
this.
thing, man.
Well, I had a blood transfusion, yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there, man. You know, I was bleeding. I had a nosebleed and was bleeding out. So they had to give me a transfusion. Other than that,
He's
you know,
gonna
I'm doing
die.
well, man. Thanks for calling.
Did they find out why you bleeding like that?
Well, they say I was anemic, so I'm you know, they're running tests on me now. I'm headed to the doctor now, man, so they run a bunch of tests and stuff. They don't know why I'm bleeding. You know, I got a bunch of endo to take and colonoscopy to take, and they're taking blood and all that stuff, so, you know. Yeah, but other than that, you know, I'm hanging in there, man. Thanks for calling me, man.
Hey, man, I you know, hey, you're my man, Rudy, even though, let me tell you something, brother. I want to say this sincerely. Even though 922 did me wrong, brother, that's probably the best decision. My circumstance was the best thing that ever happened to me. As bad as it was,
Yeah.
it was the best thing that happened to me, brother. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad our relationship didn't
I'm just gonna tell you, Rudy. I mean, I know you did what you felt you must do, man. But I wanna tell you that I don't hold anything personally against you, brother.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
For what happened, because I mean, I got screwed, man. I know I got screwed.
I know you did too. I know you did too.
Yeah.
My shop steward, man.
I just wanna let you know, brother.
My
that
shop steward.
I don't hold anything personal against you, man.
My shop steward telling me he know I got screwed. That's my shop steward who I paid my union dues, man. I paid my union dues to them. And they wouldn't even defend me because I was in their shit, dude. Man, let me tell y'all the kind of person I am. if I see some shit wrong, I'm going to address it. Okay? I see some shit wrong, I'm gonna address that shit. I'm gonna speak up. And let me show y'all something. Look at this. Donald Folden, plaintiff, versus Ed Carnegie, chairman board of Teamsters Local 922. Man, I was in their shit. I was in their shit. You see, this is why they went. See, I wasn't scared. I didn't even have a lawyer. I did the research myself and went to court, man, to try to get this issue addressed. To show you, this is, when is this? What's the date on this thing? This is in 04. This is in 2004. Right here. This is in 2004. To show you. Man, I took him to court. I wasn't joking. Because what they was doing, and this guy right here, Ed Carnegie, he was so cruddy, man, he was going somewhere, him and his wife, man, and they ran off the road and ran into a tree and burned up. This guy right here. This guy, man, he was so cruddy. He was going somewhere with his wife. They ran off the road, man, and hit a tree and burned the damn car burned up. Sure did. See, that's why they didn't want me, man. That's why they were trying to get rid of me. Because I would speak up. I would hold them accountable. You see, so they had to get rid of me. See, that's just to go and see. This is from 2004. Right here, when I went to court with her, I just found this. I was like, damn, man, I've been trying to tell people this is why they wanted to get rid of me. Cause I didn't. Yeah, seriously, man, seriously. This to show you. I'm showing you. This is me, right here, versus them. So they had to get rid of me, man. They had to get rid of me. And I was a shop steward too. They had to get rid of me. They had to get rid of me. Because eventually I'm going to be in line to be president. No, that's not the reason I got fired from Metro, man. Yeah, I done told you. See, you sitting up here, you little dick. I'm just telling you, this is one of the reasons. Yeah, maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't hear the. Maybe you didn't hear the recording. Let me let you hear the recording. Let me let you hear the recording, cause I know you didn't. You probably didn't listen. But listen to the recording so you can hear it again.
Blood transfusion, yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Yeah, I'm hanging in there, man. You know, I was bleeding. I had a nosebleed and was bleeding out. So they had to give me a transfusion. Other than that, you know, I'm doing well, man.
Did they find out why you bleeding like that?
Well, they say I was anemic, so I'm you know, they're running tests on me now. I'm headed to the doctor now, man, so they ran me a bunch of tests and stuff. They don't know why I'm bleeding. You know, I got an endo to take and a colonoscopy to take, and they're taking blood and all that stuff, so, you know. Yeah, but other than that, you know, I'm hanging in there, man. Thanks for calling me, man.
Hey, man, I you know, hey, you're my man, Rudy, even though, let me tell you something, brother. I want to say this sincerely. Even though 922 did me wrong, brother, that's probably the best decision. My circumstance was the best thing that ever happened to me. As bad as it was.
Yeah.
It was the best thing that happened to me, brother. Seriously.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad our relationship didn't
I'm just gonna tell you, Rudy. I know, you did what you know felt you must do, man. But I wanna tell you that I don't hold anything personally against you, brother.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
For what happened, because I mean I got screwed, man. I mean I know I got screwed.
I know you did too. I know you did too.
Yeah, so I just wanna let you know, brother, that I don't hold anything personal against you, man.
I appreciate it, man. You know.
And that was my shop steward, man. That was my shop steward. Telling me he knew I got screwed. That was my shop steward. Right there. That was my shop steward. And when I speak out about this here, now I'm crazy. You know, something mentally wrong with me because somebody fucked me. And I say, man, I got fucked. And yet when I stand out and voice, now I'm crazy. I'm mentally off because and I can prove to you I got screwed. But that don't matter. You supposed to take that screwing, man. You supposed to have your life turned upside down and not complain and go along with it. Okay? You see, that's what you're supposed to do. And this is why you got people right now snapping, man. This is why, see, a lot of people are being screwed over. And a lot of people out here don't, see, this is my solution. My solution was to be successful. My solution was to come out, because you put a letter in my file saying I was fired for workplace violence and sexual harassment. That's the letter you put in my file. So I ain't gonna get no job. You know, see, you done cut me off from unemployment. See, you cut me off from that. I just told, oh, let me read this. Let me read these two letters to you again. Let me read these two letters to you again. All right? This, you see what this say? Dismissal. Right here. See? Dismissal. Christian Kent. Starting on Thursday, December the 24th, 2009, and continuing for a number of days thereafter, you sent a series of email messages to General Manager John Cato, alleging serious misconduct on the part of members of the bus service management team, and threatened to repeat these allegations outside of the authority. You followed up on these concerns in person when you visited the general manager's office and filed a complaint with the Office of Civil Rights on January 6, 2010. In keeping with company policy, the matter was escalated above the parties involved to the Assistant General Manager, Milo Victoria. Boy, let me tell you something. Milo Victoria, MILOVICTORIA, was fucking everything in Metro that wasn't tied down. And I guarantee you, wherever he is now, he's had to leave because he couldn't control his dick. I guarantee you, wherever he is, he ain't been there long because he couldn't control his dick. Okay? But listen to this. Now, this was January the 6th. Mr. Victoria conducted a thorough investigation that concluded with an interview with you on January the 7th, 2010, that I also attended. Jim Wine, Director of the Office of Civil Rights, and the findings of Mr. Victoria's investigation are detailed below, and a copy of the Civil Rights investigation is attached. Now listen to this, y'all. Mr. Victoria's investigation revealed a number of policy violations on your part, the most serious of which was the intentional filing of false statements about your supervisor. I said my supervisor, Dolores Proctor, was having an affair with her supervisor at the time. Okay? That was my claim. All right? Mr. Victoria's investigation revealed a number of policy violations on your part, the most serious of which was the intentional filing of false statements about your supervisors as prohibited in Policy Instruction 7.32/0, whistleblowing, and Bus Rulebook Section 1.1, 1.2, and 1.4. Employees' obligation, truthful statement, and professional conduct. You may also have been in violation of company policy regarding the use of electronic devices, but no action will be taken on the basis of these proceedings. As a result of your failure to adhere to these company policy, the investigation recommends the termination of your employment, and I am upholding that recommendation. Therefore, effective immediately, you are terminated from bus services as a Metro bus operator. Now, y'all, first of all, I thought I was going on vacation. Okay? I was going on vacation. And when I went out on vacation was when they did this here. Listen to this. Your last day work was Friday, January 22nd, 2010. Your WMATA ID, parking pass, keys, pouch, and any other authority material if still in your possession must be immediately returned to this office, or the value of these office, if not immediately returned, will be deducted from your final paycheck. Okay? Now, when I get to arbitration, it took me a year and a half to get to arbitration. Okay? When we get to arbitration, Mr. Mooney, John R. Mooney, said, Mr. Folden, I don't know what you're going to do about this, but the letter that they sent you by certified mail and what they put in your file are totally different. I said, what do you mean? He said, they're two totally different letters. Now, Mr. Mooney and Joseph M. Charnoff were just like this. They were sitting there talking about their wives during break. But listen to the letter that they put in my file. Same Christian Kent, but notice this is to file. Okay? Operator Donald H. Folden was employed by the Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority on April 5th, 2002 as a bus operator and assigned to the Landover Division. Starting on Thursday, December 24, 2009, and continuing for a number of days thereafter, you sent a series of email messages to General Manager John Cato, alleging serious misconduct on part of the members of the bus services management team, and threatened to repeat these allegations outside the authority. You followed up these concerns in person when you approached staff in the general manager's office and also filed a complaint with the Office of Civil Rights on January 6, 2010. In keeping with company policy, the matter was escalated above the parties involved to the assistant manager, Milo Victoria. Mr. Victoria conducted a thorough investigation and concluded with an interview with you on January the 7th that I also attended. Jim Wine, the director of Office of Civil Rights, also conducted an investigation and concluded there was no merit to your complaint. Now, listen to this, okay? Mr. Victoria's investigation revealed a number of policy violations on your part, the most serious of which was the intentional filing of false statements about your co-workers, as described in Policy 1.3 and Equal Employment Opportunity and Affirmative Action Policy. Wait a minute. Over here on this letter that I got by Certified Mail, it says, Mr. Victoria's investigation revealed a number of policy violations on your part, the most serious of which was the intentional filing of false statements about your supervisors, as prohibited in the section rule book. Okay, but on here, it says, I was intentional filings about my coworkers, as described in this, as well as engaging in threatening behavior of employees during your visit to the general manager's office in violation of 4.2 workplace violence. You may also have been in violation of company policy regarding the use of electronic devices, but no action will be taken on that basis in these proceedings. Now, listen to this, Lil Dick Tom. As a result of your failure to adhere to these policies, the investigation recommends termination of your employment, and I am upholding that recommendation. Therefore, effective immediately, you are terminated from Metro Bus Service Operator. Your last day of work was Thursday, January 21st. Wait a minute. This letter that I got in certified mail said my last day was Friday, January the 22nd. Now, the one that you put in my file say my last day was Thursday, January the 21st. So wait a minute. If my last day was Thursday, January the 21st, see, so y'all can see that. See, your last day was Thursday, January the 21st. Okay? So you can see, I ain't making this shit up. Look here. Your last day was Friday, January the 22nd. Sharnoff took both of these letters and came to his conclusion. That's what my arbitrator took, both letters that are two different dates with two different claims. And he combined both of them to justify firing me. And that man took an oath. So if I was fired on Thursday, how could I be fired on Friday? And if I was fired on Friday, how am I fired on Thursday? But yet something's wrong with me. Because I'm asking, how do you do that? And I even went to the American Bar Association to try to file a complaint against this guy, and they wouldn't even accept my complaint. They wouldn't even accept my complaint. And I can show you your last day was Friday, January the 22nd, 2010. Your last day was Thursday, January 21st. How is that? And I ain't supposed to be upset? Man, my mama thought I was lying, man. They came to my house, man, they sent 2 police officers with a supervisor to my house to get my key. I'm asleep. My mama said, boy, what the fuck are you up to? I said, what you talking about? She said, why the police at my front door? I said, who? She said, man, it's 2 police officers from Metro at my front door right now. Why is that? That's when I got my termination letter. And my mama thought I was lying, man. See, you see what I'm saying? Let's look at what this little dick said. It's a discrepancy of 1 day. So what? God damn. See, when it comes down to me, see, just because it's a discrepancy of 1 day, not only is it a discrepancy of 1 day, but it's 2 different allegations, man. These letters are 2 different allegations that were combined. It's more than just the date. There are 2 different allegations. that with different dates. How do you combine these two to justify my termination? I got two letters with two different dates that are combined to justify my termination. And you say that's okay. No big deal. See, it ain't no big deal because I'm the one being screwed. But if it was you, see, you'd be all up in arms. Probably worse than me. Well. Look what we have here. Well. God damn. Damn. Look at what we got here, ladies and gentlemen. A fraud come up in here as conservative atheists. God damn. Damn, boy, they won't. Conservative atheists might be dead at this point. Shit, he might be dead at this point. COVID might have took him out. I'm sure because he had some health problems anyway. He was having some health problems. Conservative atheists, his feet. It's bad. It's very bad. His feet very bad. To the point where he can't put no shoes on them. You see, so I know this clown here, this is a clown. That's somebody from Periscope. See, that's all that is. But that's that's neither here nor there. Well, I'm gonna keep telling it. I'm gonna keep telling till somebody listen. I'm gonna keep telling it. Because one day, man, somebody gonna listen. One day somebody gonna say, damn, let me look at that. That don't sound, let me look at that. Because it's a scandal, man. And see, and I'm not stupid enough to believe that if he did it to me, he done did it to some more people too. See, this arbitrator, Joseph M. Charnoff, man, I'm telling you, they got a serious investigation into that guy. Okay? Hey, Tom, you know what? Why don't you invite some of your friends, man? Lil Dick Tom. Because your opinion don't even matter, Lil Dick. Your opinion don't even matter, man. Because you biased anyway. See, anything that could hurt me, you're going to root for. See, anything that can destroy me, will make you totally happy, man. That's the sad part. And the sad part, dude, you don't even know me. You know nothing about me. You know nothing about me, man. But yet you can sit here and come up with all these conclusions. And you don't know nothing about me, dude. That's the sad part. You know nothing about me. But yet you're such an expert on the Truth Conductor. But what goes around comes around, my friend. It can happen to you or somebody in your family. See, you don't think you can be screwed over, but you can be. You, and you're the probably the guy that would get screwed over and won't say nothing. So you'll roll over and take it. And that's why you're upset with me, because I don't want to roll over and take it. That's why you're upset, man. Because I stand up and speak out. See, because they knew I was supposed to be destroyed, man. I wasn't supposed to come out Metro and start no limousine company that would turn into a tour company. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to roll over and just be destroyed. You know, I wasn't supposed to pick up pick myself up. I was supposed to be destroyed. And here I am, man. I'm still here. Through all the adversity that I've been through, man, I'm still here. I'm still in business. I'm still here. Out of all of the stuff that I've been through, I'm still here. I'm still in business. And I know you ain't happy with that, Tom. Lil Dick Tom. That just drives you crazy. The fact that I can say, man, I'm still here. I'm still in business. You don't like that, Tom. But ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. Right? Nothing you can do about it. So anyway, that's my little tidbit. And you know, and come to think of it, man, my 20th anniversary is coming up the 5th of next month. 5th of next month, man. I would have had 20 years in Metro. 20 years I would have had. Yes, indeed. Somebody gonna look into that one day. I might be dead and gone. Somebody gonna look into it and say, man, this wasn't right. And see, I'm gonna tell you how cruddy Metro is. WMATA, see, they were underpaying me for almost a year and a half. And I'm talking about thousands of dollars. And when I found out about it, I went through like 3 pay cycles trying to get my money and couldn't get my money. So I went down to Mr. Weiss, who was the general manager at the time of Metro. I went down to his office, man. And I told the lady, I said, ma'am, I want my money. You know, y'all been underpaying me for a year and a half. And I want my money. And she looked at me and told me, if you don't get out of here, you won't have a job. I said, miss, God is my source. Don't get that twisted. Somebody gonna talk to me about my money, and I'm going over here and sit down until somebody come and talk to me about my money. Man, 4 lieutenants came up in there and said, sir, you're gonna have to leave. And if you don't leave, we're gonna lock you up. Okay? Man, when I left his office, by the time I go back to do my second block of work, supervisor was waiting there and say, you got to go down and take a drug test and talk to the psychiatrist. I said, for what? Because you went down to the general manager's office. So I go down, my drug test comes back negative. I go into the psychiatrist's office. He said, exactly, why are you here? I said, man, they owe me some money. And I went down to Mr. White's office, and they didn't like it. And they told me to come down here. He said, man, get the fuck out of my office. He said, you came down. He said, get the fuck out of my office right now. That's what he told me. Get the fuck out of my office right now. Okay? So that's crazy. And that's what they did. And you know, and I'm gonna tell you how dirty they were. Metro sent my picture around through the whole rail station saying that I was a trespasser. If anybody saw me, I was a trespasser. They suspended, they voided my ID, my Metro ID. I couldn't even use my ID to get on a subway. Man, in fact, Dan Tangerlini took over after Mr. White. He's the one that gave me back my ID. And I had a couple of wrecks, man, on a bus, driving a bus, and I'm driving with a voided ID. And I had some wrecks with a bus that them lawyers didn't even know that bus driver, they voided his ID. I shouldn't have even been driving a bus. Okay? I shouldn't have been even driving a bus. Okay? No, seriously, man. That's just the reality. So I know they play a dirty game. I ain't got to ask nobody. I know you play dirty. I know you're dirty. See, because I've seen it firsthand how dirty you are. And I'm telling you, that's what they did to me. That's exactly what they did to me. Voided my ID, man, and sent my picture around through the rail system saying, because we had a exercise room right across from my division. And I walk over and she said, "Sir, you do know that they got your picture saying that you trespassing?" I said, "No, seriously?" She said, "Yeah, here it is. Here's your picture. They done passed this around through the rail system saying if they see you, you're trespassing." And I was driving a bus every day, man, with a voided ID. I was driving a bus every day and drove it for months with a voided ID. I sure did. Drove a bus for months. And I knew I had at least 2 accidents. While I didn't even have my I had 2. And Metro never told them people he shouldn't have been driving. Okay? They voided my ID. Sure did. Sure did. And when Dan Tangolini took over after Mr. White, I knew him. And I went to his house and picked him up. I said, "Man, come to my division." And he said, "Don't worry about it, Don. I'll get you your ID back." And when I picked him up, he said, "Hey, man, here's your ID." And that's how I got my Metro ID back. Sure did. Yes, indeed. Dan Tangolini. Ask him. If you don't believe me, ask him. Ask him. Did he give me my ID back? Was my ID voided? He'll tell you. Yeah, they had voided his ID. And I gave it back to him. So don't sit here and tell me, no, man, listen, you got to be a serious liar to work for Metro. Because everything that you have to say it as far as the standard operating procedures. See, that's how you get over on Metro. You learn the standard operating procedures, and anytime you have an accident, you articulate the standard operating procedures. And what you're articulating could be correct in the SOP, but it could be wrong about what actually happened. And that's how so many people get over. Okay? So now I ain't got to lie about this, man. I ain't got to lie. I ain't got to lie. But don't demonize me because I stand up and speak out against being screwed over. Don't demonize me, man. Don't criticize me because I stand up and speak out for myself. Because you are afraid to speak up for you. Don't demonize me because I ain't afraid. And see, and this is one of the reasons you have people not wanting to say anything now, because the minute you start, people want to talk about you crazy. Because you're talking about an injustice. You see, like, my life can be totally destroyed. And I ain't supposed to say nothing. I'm supposed to take it. See, that's how people act. You ain't supposed to say nothing. And that's why I got all these little dick motherfucking white boys coming up in here talking that bullshit. You see, because they suffer from the little dick syndrome. And they mad because I don't suffer from their syndrome. That's why a lot of them pissed off with me, because I talk about their little dicks. Listen to this, y'all. You're using the excuse about getting your job stolen as a crutch in life not to succeed. How the dumb fuck can you be? What kind of dumb fuck is that? And when I can send you to my website, everything on my website, I created. All my tours, I created them. My dinnerware line, I created. You talking about you like if I'm sitting here, why I wouldn't be creating nothing. See, if I was sitting crying in my milk, I would. Where is my? Where's my toolbook at? Oh, here it is. I had both of my cars, both of my vans been repossessed, and I had to write this tour out. See, you talking bullshit. I got a Georgetown Black History tour that I ain't even included. I ain't even included this on my website yet, and it's ready to go. I got a DC Black History Church tour, a historic Black church tour. Well, see, this is what you don't understand. Pipe dream? Really? Pipe dream, huh? Really? Okay. Do that look like a pipe dream? That is right there, man. You can book you can book this right now. Do that look like a pipe dream? That's active right now. There's my DC Black History Night tour. Okay? There's my DC Underground Railroad tour. Right there. There's my hop on, hop off shuttle. Right there. There's my DC Chocolate City Day tour. Right there. Pipe dream? Pipe dream? Pipe dream? Oh, really? I can't. Listen to this, y'all. You can't call a website a business. Really? If you can't call a website a business, what can you call it? What is a website if it ain't a business? That shows you how you're just showing your stupidity now. Let me see. Everything I show is really. Man, why don't you? I tell you what. Why don't you go to DCBlackTours.com and go to the DC Black History Night tour and book a tour and see if it's virtual. See if it's virtual. Why don't you go book a tour? See if it's virtual. Book a tour. See if it's virtual. Book a tour. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. I do. You're absolutely right. I do. I do. I absolutely do use a rental van. Yes, I do. I do. And I'm proud that I'm able to do it. And yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I got a new van coming too. I don't know where it's coming from, but I got a new van coming. I got a new one coming, buddy. A sprinter. Matter of fact, okay. Well, thank you, Maxine. At least you didn't you've been on my site, okay? Well, hey man, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to say, man. Whatever you want to say. They ain't walking. They ain't walking. They ain't walking, and they enjoying the tour. So you're criticizing, my mode of transportation, you know. Oh, really? False advertisement. Okay. Okay. Whatever. 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 Now you wanna get on to the little dick zone and the big dick zone. Come on, man, come on with your own stuff, dude. The big dick zone is my idea. The little dick zone, come on, you got to come up with your. And let me show y'all. Let me show y'all this. See, people be talking about me and trying to make fun of me. But I want to show y'all this. I want to show y'all this. Okay. This is the Dark Mega commercial right here. Look, what is that hanging between this beast leg right here? Look at that. See, this'll flash by you just that quick. This is Dark Mega commercial. Okay, look at what they got. What looked like a gorilla with that's hung. Okay, now see, that's the big dick zone right there. I can't compete with him. I finally I can't compete with that one. No. I give him a run for his money, but he can top me. Okay, he can top me on this one. All right, he got me by a little bit. he got me. He got me by a little bit. Okay. No, this is the dark. See, this Tucker Carlson. No, seriously, man. This is the Dark Mega. This is the this Tucker Carlson. Okay. All right. This is the Dark MAGA commercial, an advertisement. This what this is. And when I saw it, matter of fact, Jason Kessler had it on his website, and I looked at it and I said, "Whoa, shit! Let me go back and look at this again." And when I paused it, I said, "Oh, I got to do a screenshot of that." Look at what they got. That's the big dick zone in a commercial. That kids are watching, but it happens so fast you'll miss it. See, your subconscious mind catch it. Okay, your subconscious mind catches that. But when you back it up, you're like, damn, look at what they put in there. So just to show y'all, man, and see y'all be talking about, because I say, and like I told you, he'll embarrass me a little bit. he'll embarrass me a little bit. Yeah, I ain't no competition for him. No. I can't. No, boy, shit. You know the damage. You know the damage I could do if I had some stuff like this. Oh shit. Lord have mercy. The damage, man. Boy, you talking about some. Oh, but so y'all can see, I ain't making this up. Okay, I ain't making that up. Ain't making that up, man. But when I talk about a penis, I'm gay. See, I'm gay. I'm a closet homosexual when I start talking about the big dick zone. But then you can get these guys can come out here and put it in a video. They can put it in a video. Okay? Yeah, I got my cash app. Yeah, I got my cash app. Yeah, ask me a question like that. I keep my cash app. Truth Conductor. Put a $sign in front of Truth Conductor. It'll come straight to me. Sure will. I pay it forward. Tony, man, I really want to be the biggest giver this world has ever seen. I'm 69 years old. I don't need my wife. My wife is not a complicated person. She wants to live a simple life. So I don't have to have a bunch of cars and a bunch of houses and all that stuff. Man, I just want to be comfortable and be able to help people. I want to be able to walk into the grocery store and say, man, whoever's in the line with me, man, everything is on me. You know, I'd like to take $50,000 to a gas station and say, here, man, get us away. See, this is the kind of stuff I want to do. I want, and see, I ain't going through no organization, man. I want to put this money directly into people's hands. It's what I want to do. That's how I want to help. See, you don't have to ask me, okay? You don't have to ask me. See, because if you're around me, I'm going to give, man. I'm going to share. Because I want to be the biggest giver in the world. That's my goal. I ask God to let me be the biggest giver in the world, man. That's what I want to do. That's the throne I want, man. When they say biggest giver, Truth Conductor. Biggest giver. That's what I want to be known as, man. And I'm married to a woman that understands that. She ain't gonna balk that. She ain't gonna go against that. As long as I'm taking care of what I need to take care of, and she's comfortable, she ain't gonna have no problem with me giving away money, giving away houses, cars. You know, this is kind of stuff I want to do. You got these guys that are worth billions. You mean tell me they can't take a few million, man, and make a difference in some people's lives? See, everybody ain't gonna get over on you. And I understand that a lot of them don't know how to recognize who to give to. See, because a lot of them are afraid to say no. I ain't scared to say no. See, because if I don't like the tone of your voice, the answer is no. Because that's what I base a lot of my stuff on, is the tone of your voice. And you can't fake the tone I'm looking for. See, you can't fake it. And that's what I want to do. Okay? Ain't no show and tell. Man, I could take you right now to one of my favorite grocery stores that I go in. And you can ask the people, man, does he pay it forward? I pay it forward all the time, man. That's one of the things I pride myself in doing, is paying it forward. I pride myself in that. I do. I pride myself in that. I'm God. God knows He can trust me giving. He can trust me with some money. Because I've gotten money, man. And the Spirit said, man, no, that ain't for you. Set that aside. And when I run across that person, and he said, that's who that money for. Give it to him. That's how I roll, man. And one of the things that you know, regardless to what you be saying, but see, God know He can trust me. And that's all that matters. God know He can trust me. He can send me some money to give it to somebody, and it's going to get to him. He knows he can trust me. So that's, that's where I am with it, man. That's where I am. I see what you got to understand, man. When it's time for my wife to be here, ain't gonna be no problems, man. I ain't missing nothing. Because God done already assured me that the time that we haven't been together, he's gonna restore that. See, so I'm not worried about my wife because God has promised me, man, I'm gonna restore everything that the palmer worm, the locust, and the cankerworm has eaten. I will restore that to you. And that's what I believe, man. Okay? That's what I believe. So when it's time for my wife to come, she'll be here just like that. Just like that. She'll be here. Just like that. And I ain't got to worry about it. Okay? Oh, this guy said I have too many problems for a wife. Really? Well, she real. She's real. She's real. What do you think I get out here for, man? What do you think I do this for? You think I do this just for the hell of it? I mean, seriously. No, I don't know where you got 8 years from, man. We ain't been married but 3. So how you get 8 years? We just been married 3 years. How you get 8 years? Where you get 8 years from? We just got married. Matter of fact, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday would be my 3rd anniversary, the 29th. I got married June 29th, 2019. So next Tuesday would be my 3rd anniversary, man. Be my 3rd anniversary. Yes, it will. See, CB, this is what you got to understand, man. The White House is the heartbeat of the world. Everybody come to that White House. Everybody comes to that White House. I'm almost homeless, really? You know something I know? You know something I don't know? you telling me I'm almost homeless? You know something I don't know? And why are you worried about my situation anyway? Why what kind of condition, if I am almost homeless, what is it to you? Why does that matter to you if I am almost homeless? Why does that matter to you? And if my being almost homeless, is that gonna change your life? If that gonna make your life any better? Oh, I can't afford a wife. Really? Oh, okay. 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 If you say so. Okay. Tell me what else I can't afford. Tell me what else what else in life I can't afford. Since you God, hey, you can tell me what I'm going. See, you can't even spell his name. If you're gonna spell his name, spell it right, man. That's not how you spell his name. That's not how you spell his name. If you're gonna spell it right. Spell it right, man. If you're gonna spell it right. That's not the way you spell his name. You're spelling it the way you're speaking it, and it's wrong. Okay? It's wrong. Oh, really? He don't want to have no parts of me. I'm the last person he want to see. I can tell you that now. I'm the last person he want to see. I ain't worried about him. He don't want to see me, man. He don't want to see me, cause I'm telling you, man. If law enforcement ever look into that union and that stuff, somebody going to jail. What's going on, man? Somebody going to jail, man. That much I know. That much I know. If they look into how I was terminated from Metro, somebody going to jail. I believe that in my heart. And just like when I was fighting, you know, I'm probably the only citizen in Washington, D.C. that has fought corruption in the police department and won, where some cops actually went to jail. I'm probably the only citizen in D.C. that can make that statement. I fought corruption in the police department. It took me 7 years, but 2 cops did go to jail. And they started out I was lying. I was making it up. I didn't want to adhere to the vending rules and regulations. And that's how they did it. That's what made me run for mayor. Because they didn't want to believe that I was telling the truth. And I Sergeant Everett came over. My vending stand was right in front of police headquarters. And he walked over and he said, Mr. Folden, the only thing that we could discover was you don't want to adhere to the vending rules and regulations. And I said, sir, if I got to run for mayor to tell this story, I will. He said, don't waste your time. You're a street vendor. I said, what'd you say? He said, don't waste your time. Ain't nobody gonna listen to you. You're a street vendor. Man, I was insulted. I walked right into Board of Elections. What I got to do to run for mayor? They said, raise your right hand, and here's some petition. We need 2,000 signatures. See? I ran for mayor of D.C. against Marion Barry. Didn't have no money and no organization. And got about 189 votes, too. See? This 94. Vote 94, Don Folden, mayor of the District of Columbia. Can you imagine me as mayor? and my platform was fight back. Fight back. That was my platform, man. Fight back. Education and over in what was it? How did that rehabilitation and education over incarceration. This is what I was talking about back in 1994. Rehabilitation and education over incarceration. This is what I was talking about. Okay? This is what I was talking about back in 94. Rehabilitation and education. And what's the biggest thing that we got wrong in our community right now? Rehabilitation and education. To this day, that's the dominant issue in is rehabilitation and education. That's what's plaguing us right now. And this was my platform, man. No, listen. Show you, look, vote 94, Don Folden for mayor. A lot of y'all didn't even see. A lot of y'all missed that. Look, vote 94, Don Folden for mayor. See how I slipped that in? That was pretty slick, man. You got to give me credit, man. That was pretty. That was a genius idea to come up with that stamp. Vote 94. Vote 94. Don Folden for mayor. You see? So see, a lot of people can get on here and they can be talking the talk and they ain't got nothing to show you. See, they can't back up what they say. And I'm telling you, man, I was so serious, I ran for mayor of DC against Marion Barry, the only 4-term mayor we've ever had. Okay? That's his last term in 94. I was in that group. You might not recognize me. I had hair then. that's the only thing that you won't recognize me because I had hair. But yeah, I ran for mayor in 94. How many people do you know that can say, man, I ran for mayor of the city? I had something to say. So I ran for mayor. And let me show you what my MO, what I look like. This is, I just showed y'all. I just had that picture. Where that picture at? When I was running for mayor, I either had this hat on during the summer or this hat on when it got cold. That was my trademark. Man, summertime was my that was my trademark. That was my trademark. That white hat was my trademark. That's when people saw that white hat coming, because they ain't had no money, they ain't had no organization. So I had to get something that people could identify me with. And I went to the white hat. And when it got cold, I went black. Okay? That's how I did it. That's how I did that thing, man. See, that's me and my mama. May she rest in peace. I'm sitting there, man, trying to figure out, man, how I can get this thing off the ground. This is the African tabletop. This is the African tabletop. And see, I told y'all this will open up other ideas, other accessories. And wouldn't it be like I got African furniture here, but wouldn't it be nice if not only I can get my own line of dinnerware, but I also can have my own line of African furniture? Can you imagine that? With my own line of dinnerware and my own line of African furniture as well? See, all of that stuff is possible, man. All of that stuff is possible. And like I told y'all, every one of these gonna have to have accessories. Every dinnerware design I have is gonna have to have accessories. And see, let me explain to you. This is a 2-in-1 set right here. This is the male version of my design, and that's the female version of my design. I got 2 plates, 2 saucers, a bowl, and a cup. That's what it is. And see, I can take this design, and I can do with the mud cloth, with the mud cloth. I mean, with the this is the kente cloth design right here. See, I could come up with different patterns. Right now, I just got a simple pattern with this. And see, what I did was with my cup and my bowl will go with either one of these sets. You see, they'll interchange. This plate and saucer will go with this bowl. This plate and saucer will go with this. You see, they're all in it. This is a 2-in-1 set. You got two different patterns in one design, in one set of dishes. That's how I tried to separate mine, to be different. Okay? This is how I tried to do my business, man. Give you a 2-in-1 set of dishes. So when you get tired of this design, you can go back and use this design. And you don't have to replace the bowl and the cup. And the one mistake that I learned that I made with this design is I got to take this pattern and put it up here so that when women with lipstick, see this white is going to show lipstick. But if I move this up, it won't show lipstick. See, that's the one thing that I learned. See, and with my design, man, I got to move this up so it'll hide lipstick. Okay? And we ain't talk about paper plate version yet. See, we ain't even got to the paper plate version. The napkins, we ain't got to them yet. See, you can have paper napkins and you can have cloth napkins. See, we haven't got to the accessories, the candlesticks, the bowls. Okay, see, I haven't even got to that yet. What I'm trying to do right now is to establish a demand, and the idea that I had was to come up with flag colors. Do flag colors, man. This is these are the colors of the temple, right here. These are the colors of the temple. That's why I got these. Okay, these are Ethiopia's and a couple of more countries' flag colors. I got Jamaica in here somewhere. Where's Jamaica? Jamaica, where you at? Here we go. See, here's Jamaica. They're their flag colors. You say, well, True Connector, why are you using flag colors? Because that's what people are patriotic about. Their flag colors. See, a lot of people are very patriotic about their flag colors. So what I did was, I said, let me put it on some dinnerware. So now you eating dinner off your flag colors. You see, so that only makes your food a lot better. See, that was the logic behind that, and to come up with this, like this is giraffe, right here. That's this design is a giraffe design. You see, so all of them, man. This is, and the market is there. Okay, the market is there. But ain't nobody has. No, don't disrespect the flag, man. No, don't disrespect. No. Yeah, I got giraffe. I got leopard. I got cheetah. I got kente cloth. Oh, this is the leopard. This is the leopard right here. And this is zebra right here. That's giraffe and macaw right here. And And I got this style as well. I got this style as well. Okay? So, you know, and I got a relationship with this. This is back in 2000. See, a lot of people come up with an idea, but they ain't got no relationship with it. See, that's the difference in me and anybody else. I can show you I was doing this back in 2000. This, matter of fact, let me let you see. Let me let you see what some of the cups look like. See, this is some of the designs that we had. I just saw that thing with the cups. See? Hold on, let me show you what the cups look like. Where they at? I just saw them joints. Here you go. See? This is what the cup, and they was trimmed in 24 karat gold too. All right? You see? Okay? And like I said, man, I one of the things that I had to finally come to grips with, I'm a creator. That's what I do. I create shit. I just know how to create shit. You know, it's as simple as that. I can't explain it to you no other way other than, man, I just know how to create shit. You know, I know how to conceive an idea and manifest it into reality. I can manifest it into reality. And this year, I'm gonna launch my dinnerware line. I don't know how. I don't know where I'm gonna get the money from. But I know that this year, I'm gonna launch my dinnerware line. You see, and see, a rising tide raise all boats. Okay? A rising tide. Listen, I got a person here talking about creating ideas is a fancy word for pipe dream. Well, the Bible say, call those things that be not as though they were. So if following what the word of God say, calling those things that be not as though they were, if that's a pipe dream, then I'm a dream, because that's what the word of God say. See, so you're criticizing what God say shows me right there. I don't listen to people like that. See, I don't need any advice from you, because we don't even honor the same thing. See, the Bible say, call those things that be not as though they were. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. When you step out on your faith and say you receive something, man, you got to believe you got it. Just like I'm telling you, I got a new van. I don't know where that van is coming from, but I'm believing God that he said, by the increase of my mouth, my belly shall be filled. Man, I got a fleet of vans coming. I got a fleet coming. I don't know how I'm going to get them. I just believe I got them coming. I just believe that, man. And see, and the beauty of this whole thing is, once I do get all this shit clicking, my wife will be just in time to help me. She'll be here just in time to help me. When I get super busy, she gonna be right in on time. She'll be right there to help me watch my money while I get out here and work. See, that's all I need my wife to do. Man, just, baby, keep your eyes on the checkbook. Keep your eyes on the checkbook. I keep money in your pocket. You just watch my money. And that's all. And I'm telling y'all, man, when one of my things take off, everything is gonna take off. See, because I got, look at the streams of income I got. I have DC Black Tours for any Black History tour that's in DC. I got Capital Buddy Tours. That's gonna be for any Black History tour in the country that you looking for. Okay? I got a hop on, hop off shuttle right now on my website that I haven't even activated. Now I got the DC Chocolate City Day Tour. I have the DC Underground Railroad Tour, and I got the DC Black History Night Tour. Now, with just them 3 tours alone, let me show you how powerful this is. Just with them 3 tours. Now, all of them start at 10 o'clock. Okay? The DC Underground Railroad Tour, it's not even active. I'm only doing the DC Chocolate City Day Tour and the DC Black History Night Tour. See, once I get rolling, I can start one at 10. I can start a tour at 10:30, and I can start a tour at 11. That's 3 buses that I got going out on the same tour, a half hour behind each other. I can even make it an hour behind each other. See, I can so not only will I have the DC Underground Railroad Tour, I would have the DC Chocolate City Day Tour, I would have the Georgetown Black History Tour. All of my tours are going to have multiple times that you can go. You see, and now what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come up with me another Black History Night Tour. See, I got one, the DC Black History Night Tour, but I'm going to have to come up with another night tour that's going to show you a whole different experience of Black history in DC. See, that's how I see this. All right? That's what my vision is. See here again, man. Got somebody wishing some evil on you, man. Yeah, same thing that you wishing for me, dude, could happen to you. You telling me to fall down the steps, and that could happen to you, or that could happen to one of your loved ones, your mama, or your daddy, or your child, or your significant other. But you wishing it on me. See, you have to be careful, man. I keep telling you, death and life is in the power of the tongue. And the same stuff that you wishing on me gonna come on you. It's just that simple. Well, you know, I see you back. I see you back. Okay? Oh man, that don't bother me, man. That don't bother me. That don't bother me at all. That don't because they following me. See, this is what these clowns don't understand. It's like, it ain't like I'm coming into their space, they coming into mine. And every time they come into my space, YouTube pick up, it registers. Okay? It registers. So you helping me, really? You ain't hurting me, man. You coming in here talking, regardless of how many numbers I got, you still in the group. You still, YouTube counting you, buddy. Every time you come, you click, you count it. So that don't bother me. You coming up in here talking about me, that don't bother me, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. But see, you don't know who gonna watch the replay of this. You have no idea who gonna watch the replay. What time is it? Shit, it's 8:30. Man, let me get off this joint here. But just I'm just trying to, man, show y'all a little bit about what I do. Okay? So See some boys be talking about my wife. See, that my wife is right there, man. And she made that. That my wife is right there. Since you talking about my wife, that my wife is right there. That my wife is, and she made that. She's just that gifted and talented with her hands. It don't matter. Don't matter what you say. Don't matter what you say. Shit. Don't matter what you say. You know? Definitely don't matter what you say. Lil Dick Kanye West.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Oh.
Try tapping above to edit.
Okay. I ain't tapping nothing. Lil Dick Kanye. You coming up in here with your Lil Dick energy. Man, why don't you go on and keep up with you got your own problem. you got your own problems, buddy. You don't need me. You don't need to add me. I know. They know my wife cute, man. They know my wife cute. They know she cute. I ain't worried about that. Y'all know she cute. All right? Yeah. You know she cute. So, but that's my girl, man. That's my girl. That's my girl. That's my girl. And we got a good 30 years together. And that's how, with good sex. With good sex. I got 30 more years with that girl with good sex. And that's what I'm calling. Shit, we gonna be in our 80s and 90s, still grooving. Still grooving, buddy. That's right. That's what I'm calling. No, man. God said he would restore everything the locust, the cankerworm, and the palmer worm has eaten. Okay? So, yeah. Man, see, what you don't realize is I feed a lot of homeless people out of that tip jar in front of the White House, man. See, you don't see that. So you don't see the homeless people that I give money to out of that tip bucket, man. That's what that tip bucket. I set that bucket there to be a blessing to people. And a lot of times I give more money away than I give, than I get. See, because right now, I think I got $7 in that bucket right now. And there's a guy named Elder that comes down. I mean, he say he done won a case, but every time I come down there, man, he come look for me. And I give him some money out of that bucket. You know, that I told y'all, man, I'm the biggest giver in the world. I mean that. If I had the wherewithal, man, I'd be blessing somebody right now. See, I mean that. See, that's gonna be the difference in me and everybody else that you know, because I'm gonna be a blessing to people. Even man, do you know? See, I'm gonna have my own app for my dinnerware. I'm gonna have my own app with my dinnerware, and every week I'm gonna be able to give away some money for the best dressed table. Every week I'm gonna be able to give away, and see, and you can enter every week, but you can't use the same set of dishes. See, you got to use a different set of dishes. Every time you enter the contest, you got to have a different set of dishes. You see, and if I'm giving away $10,000 a week to somebody that's got the best dressed table, you think I can't get somebody's attention? You think I wouldn't get nobody's attention? You think this wouldn't be some people to go out and decorate their table with my dinnerware to win $10,000? You think they wouldn't do that? Come on, man. And that's all over the world. That's all over the world. See, that's what I'm talking about. Man, you download my app. And I can go on my app and say, man, I'm looking for some winners. How somebody that can't keep his wife gonna give me some idea about what I should be doing? Man, you need to go get your woman. You can't even keep your woman, and you coming up here like you got some. I ain't listening to your advice, man. Shit, go get your woman. You need to be trying to get your woman back. Shit, cause we know what you're working with. We know this what you're working with. This what you're working with. See, that's all you got, right there. Oh, yeah. Hey, you know what, Tom? Hey, thank you, man. She might just watch my replays. Thank you, because you just spoken into existence. She just might be watching my replays. Okay? Really? Your advice ain't too good, Kanye. You suffer from the Kardashian curse. Well, what? You suffer from the Kardashian curse. That Kardashian curse gonna either make you crazy, gonna make you a drug addict, or turn you into a woman. Okay, that's what the Kardashian curse is. It's gonna either make you crazy, a drug addict, or it's gonna turn you into a woman. And I can show you the crazy one. The basketball player was a drug addict, and Bruce Jenner is the one that went to a woman. If you the real Kanye West, I would tell you, motherfucker, go sit your ass down somewhere. That's what I would tell you. If you was the real Kanye West, motherfucker, go sit your ass down somewhere. That's what I would tell you. Stop making a fool of yourself. That's all you doing, man. It's making a fool out of you. Man, in fact, all you setting your kids up is to be bullied. Because those are the ones who gonna suffer. See, if this was the real Kanye West that I was talking, man, sit your ass down. Because your kids are the ones that's going to have to deal with this bullshit fallout from you. And it ain't fair to them. That's what I would tell you. Go sit your ass down somewhere. You know? Shit. You ain't the only one got baby problems, got baby mama problems. I told you, man, look here. Here's my baby mama. I ain't seen her in over 35 years. There's my baby's mama. Okay? I ain't seen her in over 35 years. Okay, so you ain't the only one with some drama. Okay? You ain't the only one with some drama. Really? Hit my cash app, Kanye. That's the okay. Hit my cash app. Truth Conductor. Make me a believer. Make me a believer. Hit my cash app. Send me $1. Make me a believer. Make me a believer. Send me $1. I don't want to lie. Send me $1, Truth Conductor, on my Cash App, just to see. Send me $1. Okay? No, send me $1. I want to see where it's coming from. Okay? Send me $1. Okay? Send me $1. No, you can sit down, man. You need to sit down. You see the problem with Kanye West, Kanye don't know how to be with himself. See, that's what Kanye West's problem is. He hasn't figured out how to be alone. You see, once he can figure out how to be alone, then some of them demons will leave him alone. But he's jumping from pillar to post. You know, he's jumping out of a crazy situation with Kim Kardashian, and look, and he's jumping right between the legs of somebody else. And see, and any woman that sleep with Kanye West got to be out of her damn mind. Because all he's dumping into her is confusion. Okay? That's all, man. No, seriously, man. See, we as men, the essence of who we are is in our sperm. Let me say that again. See, the essence of who a man is in his sperm. And he can either be positive or he can be negative. Okay? And when you got a negative dude, there's a lot of drama, a lot of confusion, a lot of trauma. What do you think is in his sperm? When our sperm is the essence of who we are. Our sperm is the essence of who we are. That's why you got some kids come out looking just like their daddy. Because the sperm is the essence of who they are. See? So that's no, this ain't no gay talk, man. This real talk. Send me $1, Kanye. Send me $1, man. Send me $1 on my Cash App so I can say I had what's his name? DMX. Man, DMX used to send me some money. Okay? DMX used to send me some money before he died. Sure did. DMX sent me some money. DMX was one of my, on Periscope, man. DMX followed me on Periscope. Okay? So now, Kanye, yeah, seriously, DMX, man. DMX. As a matter of fact, do I have that? Do I still have that on my Cash App? Let me see. Do I still have it? Um, let me what's going on here? What's going on here? I know I ain't got no. I know I ain't got no money in this joint. Ain't nobody sent me no money. I know I ain't got no money. I ain't got no money in this. It's saying I got $30, but I know I ain't got no money. Ain't nobody sent me no money. ain't nobody sent me no money. At least I ain't got no notice that I done got some money. But it's saying I got some money in there. Damn, I don't know where that came from. But anyway, no. DMX was a good dude, man. He was a good dude. He was a good dude. I miss Periscope, man. I really miss Periscope. If Periscope was still up, man, I it's no telling where I would be right now. This year, because it'll be a year this month that Periscope shut down in March of 2021. That's when they shut down. Okay, that's when they shut down. See. Uh, no, man, I ain't fooling with Periscope. I ain't fooling with Periscope. As much as I miss Periscope, and as much as other people miss Periscope, for me to come out here and be fighting to try to get Periscope back up, there'll be people that agree with me, and they won't even share. They won't. I get on Twitter right now, man, and start trying to talk about getting Periscope back up. That you know, it wouldn't happen. It just wouldn't happen. It wouldn't. Shit, maybe that ain't a bad idea. I should make a sign. Bring back Periscope. Truth Conductor. You know, uh, 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 maybe I should get a sign. Bring back Periscope. Okay. Uh, uh, bring back Periscope. Maybe that's what I should do. Um, no. That ain't the real Kanye. This somebody from Periscope. That's somebody from Periscope. The reason I know it's somebody from Periscope because the name that you just dropped, Kanye wouldn't know nothing about that. Kanye wouldn't know nothing about that. This somebody from Periscope. Matter of fact, it might be the name that they dropped. It might be the name that they. This could be Nevis snitching. Could be her. Could, because that's the name that he mentioned. So could be her. Could very well be her. You know. Who knows? But anyway, listen, man. Um. 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 That's it for me. That's it for me. Okay. Um. Only thing I can do right now is just bide my time and keep believing and keep confessing. That's the only thing I can do right now. You know, it's just keep believing. You see, and that's where the challenge comes in, because you have people like some of my trolls that they ain't merciful at all. They have no pity. So, and I have to deal with it. Okay, got to deal with it. So, right now, I'm gonna make me a sandwich, hummus. I'm gonna make me a hummus sandwich, and I'm gonna sit down and try to catch up on what's going on in the world. Okay, and that's what I'm gonna do. All right. Hey man, thank y'all for joining me. Um, Truth Conductor is my Cash App. If you want to send me some money, do so. Okay. I'm not worried. My wife gonna be here when the right time come. She gonna be right here. When the right time come for my wife, she'll be right here. Okay. She'll be right here. I ain't got to worry about that. My wife, when it's time for my wife to be here, she'll be here. She'll be here. And we'll have a good time. And we'll travel the world. I'm gonna travel the world with my wife, man. First class. That's how we gonna roll. I don't beg for money, man. That's one thing I don't have to do. I don't have to beg. I can ask people if they don't wanna. If I ask and they don't give, I don't beg. I just don't. I don't believe in that. And you notice I don't even ask people to subscribe. You know, a lot of people when they get on here, the first thing, man, like and subscribe. I don't even do that. If you want to subscribe, you're gonna subscribe. If not, you ain't. I shouldn't have to ask you. You see, so I don't believe in begging, man. I don't have to beg. If I ask somebody, hey man, hit my Cash App, and don't nobody hit it, I mean, life ain't gonna I ain't gonna drop dead, cause don't nobody hit my Cash App. But God ain't never failed me. Whenever I need some money, it's always there. That's what I know. God ain't never let me down yet. You see, might not be living the way I want to live, but man, God ain't let me down. I can say that much. You know, I got some prayers that haven't been answered, but God hasn't let me down. It's just that simple. Okay? Just that simple. Say, I don't say one thing and do something else. I try to live, man. I try to do right by people. I give to people. I share with people. That's what I do. And a lot of times, I know this might be for kids I'll never see. That's why when somebody homeless come across my path, man, I'll give them some money. Because that might be my great-great-great-great-grandchild that I might not never see that's in the same position. God is in all my mess. Might not be in your mess, but God is in all my mess. That's my. He say, see, yea, do I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. My cup runneth over. You see, God is always with me. And that it might not be always be with you, okay? But he's always with me. Because I honor the Sabbath. That's what I do. I honor the Sabbath. Well, no, my man. See, you got to see you what, Tom. The problem with you, sir, is you try to live my life through you, and we ain't nothing alike, Tom. See, all of the shit that you be trying to throw at me is shit that you do. See, that's how you would apply it to you. And we two totally different people, man. You can't walk in my shoes, Tom. My shoes are too big for you. My jock strap is too big for you, Tom. I mean, straight up, man. My jock strap won't fit you, Tom. And you trying to compare yourself to me. And it ain't no comparison, bruh. We two different people. So don't get it twisted, man. And I'm not trying to be funny or facetious, but dude, your jock strap, you can't even fit in my jock strap. You can't fit my jock strap, man. And you think I'm supposed to listen to you? I mean, come on, man. Come on, dude. It's better than that, you know. I might be weak, but I ain't that weak. Then I'm gonna let a little dick motherfucker like you come and punk me. You can get off that tip, okay? You don't know what Twitter can do, man. See, that you don't see that there again. You speaking through your limitations. That's all you come on here and do is speak through your limitations, and you try to put your limitations on just about everybody. What's going on, Pam? How you doing? Okay, so don't get it twisted, man. We ain't nothing alike, Tom. We have nothing in common, Tom. The only thing we got in common is you a man and I'm a man, and that's it, Tom. That's the only thing we have in common. That's the only thing we have in common. Thank you, Pam. Thank you. I didn't always be this way. You know, I mean, you know, life will teach you some things, man. Hey, if you live, get out here and live. Life will teach you some stuff. That's all I'm sharing with you, man. It's what I done learned in life in these 69 years I've been walking the earth. And that's all I try to share. Well, you know my name, man. Great, you know my name. Great, you know my name. You know my name. So, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, that's you know, Pam. I again, man. I did and I'm occasionally, I'm gonna do some Twitter lives that they should bring back Periscope. Hey, if be careful, man. You gotta head this way. Be careful. You gotta head this way. Be careful. Be careful. You're headed this way. If you're going to live, you're headed this way. So be careful. Careful what you're wishing on yourself. Because what you can wish on me, man, you can wish on somebody else. See, so be careful. Be careful. That's all I got to tell you. Be careful. All right. Hey, man, thank y'all so very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate the patience. I appreciate you hanging in there. Man, I appreciate you listening. Thank you. Thank you. Okay? I appreciate it. All right? But, hey, man, I'm going to call it a day. I see y'all.